Yeah. I mean, I got a little bit of autism. There's something wrong with me, but
No, don't say that about yourself.
and it's hard to lay your finger on exactly what, but I was deprived of oxygen for almost 4 minutes at birth. I came out blue.
Really?
You've mentioned
Yeah.
that before. It's
Yeah,
more polite to not bring it up.
Yeah, definitely received some brain damage. Like there's no way. Imagine how quick I'd be if I hadn't been brain damaged.
Dude, I'd be able to spell.
Yeah, we'd all be better.
Yeah, I don't know if mom took Tylenol, but she smoked 6 packs a day, so that had to weigh in somewhere.
I went 9 months without breathing during pregnancy.
Yeah, wow. That's oh damn, technically true. I never thought about it.
Have you ever seen a pregnant woman smoking?
I have, and it's pretty classless.
It is the trashiest thing that I've ever seen is pregnant women smoking, and it's just like, wow. It's not even hard drugs that you couldn't put down. It's cigarettes. Like you couldn't go to something else. I wonder if they could do nicotine patches while they're pregnant.
At least like I would be using Zins.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be promoting that I was doing something bad. Yeah, I don't know if it's the smoke or the nicotine that's bad. I imagine both are bad, but
the nicotine can't be good. There's no way that baby is not coming out addicted to nicotine and then thereby being fussy unless you give him his Zen every day.
Ooh, yeah, you're setting yourself up for failure.
You're handing him one of these. He's in there puffing a fucking Nick vape as an infant.
It's a vasoconstrictor. I don't know if it has any impact on like blood supply for the kid during pregnancy.
I think the smoke is the main thing. The kid is taking in the smoke. Although I've never quite understood how babies breathe and eat in the womb. I know they've got that umbilical cord, but where does that lead to from the baby's stomach? Where does that go? Yeah, but what part of her?
I know you know that. I'm being an asshole.
Just kind of generally
just plug it in somewhere
in there.
Yeah,
like
she has an outlet on the inside of her belly button. Connects to there.
I don't know where the umbilical cord leads.
No, I remember we were in a PKA Patreon call, and I said something to his name I can't remember. He's really smart. Starts with a V. Volvity. I said something to Volvity about like cum coming from your balls, and he's like, "Whoa, stop! Do you think cum comes from your balls?" And I'm like, "Well, not anymore."
No.
Did you hear about that guy?
Volvity, where do you think it comes from?
There was a guy who had some sort of surgery, I don't remember what, but during it, it might have been a colonoscopy or something, but they pierced the inner lining of his intestines and went into where his prostate is. And so he was coming out his ass and shitting out his dick.
Oh, I think we read a story about this. That's
that
horrid.
He was coming.
Can you imagine like
and shitting from his dick?
Sometimes I have to poop a lot depending on what I've been eating.
Well, it's not all coming out his dick, but some is, and like any at all is too much.
Imagine doing a whole poop through
all
your
the time.
Oh yeah, that guy never stops having a UTI if there's fecal matter in there, right?
Okay, Zach dropped some knowledge over here. This makes so much sense.
I think that's why gays get it more.
I didn't get my question answered. Do you want to read it?
The umbilical cord delivers nutrients from the mother's blood, which are broken down from the food in her digestive system along with oxygen to the fetus via the placenta. So basically, it's just feeding the baby blood that has all of the nutrients and oxygen that the baby needs.
Nutrients from the blood, but it's connected to the placenta. But then I'm like, what is the placenta connected to? Does it have a half a dozen connections to the digestive system and the?
No, he's sharing her blood. So like he's taking whatever's in her blood, the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, the oxygen, and utilize and just straight up using it without. She's doing all the work for him. She's broken the food down into the nutrients. It's in her bloodstream. So he just needs that blood now. Okay. Presumably, you could take that blood and pump it into a grown man, and he wouldn't need to eat.
So
if I connected my blood to the baby, would my body have to work extra hard to feed it? Would this be a method of weight loss?
Ooh, I think you'd have a whole mess of them hooked up.
It's basically a parasite.
My guess is it would probably kill the baby, right? Like there's something happened with the like because the male body can't make the whatever the placenta does, whatever that black box does, which science will someday know. We don't have placenta, and so we can't do that. We'd just be giving it. You'd be
in this case, I'm hooking up to the placenta, right?
You don't need a placenta. They just it's what is inside of the fucking womb that it has to attach to. But I believe that you could have the baby in a woman's womb and cut its umbilical cord and route it to a hose that's hooked to Woody's arm and feed blood in there, and the baby would be fine because it would be absorbing Woody's nutrients and oxygen from his blood. It just wouldn't get the hormones that are important for gestation that the mother probably provides. I think this works.
I don't think you can't even give like blood donations with them
next to each other on the couch, right? Watching Peacemaker season 2 or whatever. And then I'd take a little extension cord from my belly button to hers, and then I feed the baby for a few hours.
If that tech is ever there, I'll take advantage of it.
It sounds dope.
I'd put on baby weight. I'd put on weight anyway.
Lose baby. I'm just looking for ways to burn calories without effort.
Having like your wife be like, well, can you eat something other than Dots pretzels to give our baby?
So like the plot thickens here. I wish we had a fucking obstetrician, gynecologist type person here or something. Blood types differences. I was thinking, if the baby is absorbing its nutrients directly from the mother's blood, then what do you do when their blood types don't match? And I presumed that, or theorized that perhaps there was something about fetuses that would allow for blood type intermingling like that. That doesn't matter yet.
You'd be wrong.
I would be wrong because this says that blood type differences don't matter during pregnancy because the mother and baby's blood don't usually mix until delivery. But then I'm still like a little bit confused about exactly how the umbilical cord is drawing nutrients. What fluid is the nutrients flowing into the baby's body? Is it metabolizing blood directly? Maybe that's it. Maybe the blood is going into the stomach of the baby and it's eating blood.
Blood goes to the placenta, and then the placenta delivers what the baby needs.
But what
then the placenta turns the blood back into just nutrients or something, or digests it.
The placenta is the filter that processes the food into its basic components. So maybe you feed it blood, and it goes blood, out goes food.
Yeah, that would be why all the stuff that gets in your blood is so terrible for the kid. That's why, like, you can't drink alcohol. You're not supposed to have anything like smoking or marijuana, because it would get transferred through the.
Does it go to the baby's stomach? Pipeline. Well, the baby's not pooping though. That's the other thing. Like
it uses all parts. It's like very Native American.
Like Kim Jong-un in the womb. That rhymes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We made sure Jackie consumed incredible amounts of Adderall so the kid would be a good student.
Smart. It's a controversial approach, but it just made the baby all fucking tiny. He was bulimic in there.
Yeah, I still don't know how babies work. So don't need to.
And all I know is where cum doesn't come from.
Not the balls.
Starts with a V, right?
Vesicle.
The vesicle?
Yeah. The seminal vesicle, right?
Well, I don't know about all that either because like.
What do you mean all that? I said 2 words.
Well, but you made them up.
No, what I'm saying is
he invents new words on the show.
I don't think cum comes from a single place.
And I think
there are various components.
That's right. Don't give it away.
I think there's various components of semen and they come from different places.
Well, yeah, the sperm is made in the balls, but then all the other shit that provides like the lubed up expressway comes from the prostate, right?
I don't know. I think that
I don't know. I thought the prostate was like a muscle that condensed and squeezed, like you're squeezing a balloon with fluid.
You mean my sissy button?
I don't know how it works, but I know how to use it. I can make it work.
Well,
I don't know how.
The mysteries of life will never be solved.
One of the many mysteries.
We bring the same level of analysis when we talk about football.
No, I think we got our hands all the way around football, but how babies eat is just a mystery.
Dude, I'll have people on Twitter sometimes if we like talk about football for a whole PKN or something. They'll be like, "I love you guys, but between the 3 of you, you don't even create one person who knows enough about football." people to talk about it.
He's not wrong.
And it's like, that's true. I don't even, gun to my head, if you were like, what are all the positions? I'd be like, I'd be calling loved ones.